like those nettlesome raptidon. Or the base individualists within
Well,
Auntie's choice.
at least it's not shooting the water anymore.
The system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever, we must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing
Visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking. If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile.
Hogarth. Milver Street reckons he's the key to converting this town. Let's bring him the good news of Auntie's choice, shall we?
Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate. Word to the wise, despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the Protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrinatory.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm, and we were left to scramble for purpose and profit like Auntie's workers.
Greetings. It is my esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport, once a shining testament to Protectorate excellence, now a picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist. Serving Unit 1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Strenuous or stressful.
Speak your mind.
Constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion.
Pshaw! I've no desire to speak of the current state of Fairfield, no less the Auntie's choice riffraff controlling it, or worse, any traitors who have flocked to their side. Why, I cannot fathom any of my people or I even contemplating defecting the Protectorate, let alone for that cesspool of inanity.
And plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation.
Because we of the Protectorate believe in something. We dream, we aspire, together. Auntie's choice would replace amity and purpose with want. The endless, empty pursuit of nothing. But in the end, what I care about most is my people. The only thing they need, that all of us here need, are those auto-mechanical parts. I would thank you to make haste retrieving them. Nobody needs go anywhere. Not when we can still save Westport. We of the Protectorate endure as one, regardless of any hardships we must face. It'd have to be catastrophically obvious this place was doomed, and incontrovertibly beyond my means to save it, before I'd even consider such a recourse.
Because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem.
When I look outside, I see people who are hardy and resilient, who trust the paradigm, who understand prosperity will return with time and group effort. I have the aid of key pillars of our community, several persons of note and good character who stand with and by me, and our town still functions. Our automechs are still running, mostly. We have a generator to power them, fresh water, the reassuring voice of everyone's neighbor Prudence wafts from our loudspeakers.
We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome
I don't know. Look, I've entertained these fool notions of yours. I have a brighter future in mind for Westport, one you can help with, in fact. What all of us need most here are those auto-mechanical parts. Now, please, make haste retrieving them. Farewell now.
Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates
Of course, it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat. I'm realigned with the paradigm. Stay true, outsider.
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient...
You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle. Don't suppose you have any medical supplies to spare, do you? That you might kindly consider donating? Oh, no thank you. Not looking for anything that does more harm than good. I have enough ailments. From what I've heard about Auntie's medicaments, might poison a patient or cause them to grow an extra...
My extra parts aren't side effects. That's your implication. And anyhow, I should think some minor side effects would be preferable to dying.
Honestly? Well, I'm a reasonable judge of character, and you seem upright. On behalf of my patients and I, thank you. We're all grateful. Guess outsiders aren't all just base individualists like they say on the wireless. Barring this being some tricky sales strategy, that is. This is a good start, but I fear it won't last long. Wouldn't happen to know a reliable means to procure more, would you? They'd sell to us? Those medicaments you gave us before? No, never. You must think me easily hoodwinked. Our societies are sworn enemies. You almost make that sound reasonable, under a highly skewed, morally vacuous light. Not seeing a wealth of options here at present. I can watch my patients die, then face execution, or we can resettle elsewhere and remain alive. I lean toward the latter. The abandoned section of Westport ought to have some supplies. Should be enough medicaments down there to help our injured survive the trip to Fairfield. It's perilous, though. Well now, that should do nicely. Thank you. Hope those Crabbles didn't give you too much trouble. I recognize these patients require more care than I'm able to provide here. Seems like in Fairfield, I can get them the help they require. The one last additional thing we'll need is for Vigilant Hogarth to agree to it. It's less a concern about disloyalty, and more my respect for his abilities. He's a skilled leader, and we could sorely use his aid, from coordinating logistics to keeping up morale. I'll surely have my hands full with my patients. His presence on the journey would save lives. All right, be careful out there.
I wish everyone's neighbor Prudence was my actual neighbor. Except my domicile is presently underwater.
As the Prudence dictates, we leave the burden of thought to our betters.
To deliberate is to court ruin.
You returned.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you that you have entered a recreant locality. They sneer at our contentment.
I was sad for a moment because my house got submerged in the flooding. Then the wireless told me everything was splendid. Now do you think our enemies envy
Prudence
our
dictates
prosperity all the
we
time?
cherish our community. Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Under protectorate law, we are bound to inform you. Entered a recreant locality. Record states as follows. All inhabitants are declared treasonous due to insufficient zeal in defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative.
Free offer for all Protectorate subjects within and without earshot. What do I provide? Information. Did you know that at Auntie's Choice, we don't pre-select your assignment?
Apologies for not noticing you there. Wasn't paying rapt attention to those persuasive loudspeakers. Caught me reciting passages from A Beacon to the Cosmos, illustrating my steadfast fidelity. All that part always hits me directly. To quote my personal log, an essential passage, rightful and true. Charlton Weintraub. Why, that's wonderful. I'm actually quite relieved a fellow customer like yourself somehow others in Westport fail to perceive my true nature. I am hard, a reference you'll no doubt recognize from those keen Auntie's Choice commercials.
And sample our unique brand of autonomous self-determination.
Why, they are certainly inspiring. You and I are just like him. Get up and go-getters. Say, did Auntie's Choice send you here? Don't fret, I am exceedingly... How I've waited to hear those words. Anything I might help with at present?
When you could choose Auntie's Choice. Remember, Auntie knows best.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with a direct message.
Really? What was he like? Bold? Assertive? An audacious proposal. Yet this place, why, just imagine it. A new life full... But no. While I have acquired a distinct... Hate to dash everyone's hopes. Suppose I am still part of the herd. Huh? You do that? Really? No, I do not believe your dissemblage. A true go-getter... With a full case, I might gorge upon... Oh, but what would vigilant Hogarth... I can scarcely imagine it. Abandoning my community only to satisfy... Righto! Well, you seem rather
You're just part of the herd.
Hello again. Have you spoken to Vigilant Hogarth yet? Did he give permission for me to leave? Ah, I see.
Free trade and self-betterment throughout the galaxy. As the head of our corporation, I'm here to tell you personally, it's never too late to rebrand and start anew. Join us, embrace freedom, revel in choice. Auntie's Choice.
Introducing Auntie's new line of specialty drinks for the discerning consumer.
Got something on my mind. did you hear that message that Milver Street fellow said in Fairfield you can, if I understood correct? Could that truly be true? Or is it a base falsity foisted by Auntie's choice to, you know, undermine Protectorate? You don't say. Huh. So it's only here with our, perfect society that it works our way. How, fortunate.
By Auntie's choice. Every flavor-filled morsel is packed with the pep and pertinacity you need to succeed. Are you
Exciting? We reject individualism. Separately and together.
recommended for longer than 1 second at a time? Not responsible for temporary or permanent general lifespan. Ask your doctor if naturally sweet, it's almost unbearable.
In this delicious, cost-cutting measure, we're rushing to market.
Auntie's choice. We put the art in artificial.
What nature made accidentally, we created on purpose.
Purple Berry Crunch. Accept no imitations. The K lets you know it's authentic. Now with 110% of your daily chemicals and preservatives. Say your reaction It's like sour milk in a medicine. Despite the baleful Auntie's choice, where nature ends, we patented mock apple cider.
That vacuous cacophony sets my teeth. You have your orders. The Vox relay awaits. Do remember what I asked of you.
Hereby extend my personal invitation to you all to join us in Fairfield.
What utter nonsense. How can you say that? Now, when I have automech parts in hand. No, your timing is absurd. Your wit, witless. Do tend to differ. Seems to me we're persevering. Demonstrating a mixture of aplomb, grit, and tenacity even. Last I checked, our infrastructure is still plugging away, and our people are too.
Salutations, Arcadia. Auntie Cleo here with
Tell me what you... Excuse me, but that cacophony emanating from our loudspeakers can drive one to distraction.
at Auntie's choice. Your so-called
My people are prepared to die. As subjects of the Protectorate, we are born to give our lives to the Sovereign, whether he asks for them or not.
nothing could be farther from the truth.
Perhaps you are correct. Ironically, now that we're all traitors, they really don't need my permission to leave, but if they want it, they shall have it. My former subjects are free to live an empty life with Auntie's choice. I'll make an announcement. Order them to depart for Fairfield, but I will be staying. Should I? Haven't I failed them enough for one lifetime? No. I will stay here and loyally await the judgment I richly deserve. But I can prove that I am not. Don't you understand? If I leave here, there's no hope of returning to the Protectorate. I'll be as good as dead.
Watch out! That way's a minefield.
I laugh at danger. I'm a
Oh, come now. I am a vigilant of the Protectorate. I have endured untold hardships, countless battles. You're right. I can't withstand this inane onslaught much longer alone. At least in Fairfield, I'll have company in adversity. Unsure how I'll endure such an empty existence. Perhaps, if I offer my old subjects periodic advice, our sense of community may somehow, despite the wiles of commercialism, remain. All right then. Suppose it's time to make my announcement.
maker of Spacer's Jaw, Zero-G Brew, and antibiotics. Everything you need to get through your day.
I want to speak plainly.
You've returned.
Attention, everyone. Attention.
Hope I don't get assigned to a grafting lab in Fairfield. I don't want to have to transport a Raptidon head on some poor so-and-so's
To
body.
abandon the settlement of Westport at the earliest possible juncture. You are to depart for the township of Fairfield, safely and together. Once there, you are to appeal to local authorities for citizenship with Auntie's choice. Thereupon, you are thus and forevermore relieved of your duties as subjects of the Protectorate. This is a direct order from your vigilant and is not to be questioned and cannot be countermanded. Now see to your preparations. I will join you shortly. Need a moment to let this all settle in. I will be on my way.
This is all going perfectly according to the paradigm, I guess.
Hope I don't get
I
assigned to a
just can't.
grafting lab in
Prudence dictates.
Fairfield.
We maintain.
Don't
Maintain
want to have to
sufficient zeal
transplant a
at all
Raptidon
times.
head onto some poor so-and-so's body.
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it.
You've lifted my spirits right out of their doldrums. Our new guests have just arrived. Here, a considerable reward for your considerable efforts. From the hushed grumblings of the refugees, I've gathered that you, perhaps aided Westport's departure into inhospitability. Sometimes the harshest moves are the most necessary. I've two minds about the convertees. Anyone with eyes can see they need guidance, but a pernicious system is not easily abandoned. Have you any thoughts? Trust will take time to build. Time and patience. You've given me a great deal to think about. I am in your... I cannot overstate what a capital compatriot you've been, my friend. Now be off. I've many refugees to see to. I believe Vigilant Hogarth mentioned he presented you with a writ of conscription that should ease your entrance. Now, should you ever find yourself visiting the ACS Undisputed Claim, do come see me. I've no doubt that when we next meet, I'll have risen 6 ranks, at least. Farewell! What? But you... Oh, fie. Here are some bits for your trouble. Now, off with you. What's on your mind?
Never expected the Westport refugees would ever be liable to leave their derelicts. Can't make it quick, yeah?
Hey there,
I am well into that case of Purpleberry Crunch you bestowed to me. Did you know Auntie's Choice have other products that are just as bad for you as well? It is... I no longer feel the oppressive societal weight to eat healthily bearing down upon me. Why, I've gained 10 pounds all...
Of course. Hey there, go-getter.
Did you know the speakers in the Get Up and Go Getter advertisements weren't real people? In the Protectorate, commercial broadcasts were always read by official speakers, so I suppose...
Of course. Toodaloo.
Banter elsewhere.